December rolls around, and suddenly every street glows a little brighter. Do you want your house to stand out this year? Christmas yard decorations can transform your plain patch of grass into the talk of the neighborhood. You don't need a fairy godmother, just a few clever ideas and some holiday spirit. From glowing archways to playful snowmen, the right decorations create instant cheer. Why settle for ordinary when you can spread joy with every twinkle and sparkle? Spiral light-up tree sculptures add a splash of magic to any yard. Their glowing golden bases provide a warm, inviting light that stands out on cold winter nights. These sculptures are easy to install and surprisingly energy efficient. Who wouldn't want their lawn to look like a scene from a fairy tale? However, some models can be a hassle if they lack weather resistance. Before buying, check for sturdy materials and proper outdoor ratings. No one likes untangling lights or chasing blown-over decorations in the wind. Choose wisely, and your holiday display becomes the talk of the block. Imagine your front yard as a life-sized confection, drawing neighbors like bees to honey. A gingerbread house facade instantly charms, while a candy cane fence signals holiday cheer from down the block. Oversized lollipop accents add whimsy, making your home the talk of the street. Kids and adults alike can't help but smile. While the visual impact is strong, keep in mind the weather. Rain can wash out colors, and wind might topple decorations, so use waterproof materials and secure everything well. Don't forget to add subtle lighting. Nothing brings out the magic of a gingerbread display like a warm evening glow. A plywood nativity silhouette grabs attention with both its simplicity and glow. Cutouts painted in matte black or white let the shapes speak for themselves. Subtle backlighting, think soft LED strips, adds dimension without blinding neighbors. It's a quiet statement. Want to avoid tangled string lights? This option keeps things neat and striking. Some folks might say plywood is too basic, but that's missing the point. These scenes are easy to store and can last for years with a layer of outdoor sealant. Plus, you control the brightness. Go gentle or a bit bold. Either way, your yard tells a story without a single word. Woodland reindeer and pine tree silhouettes turn your yard into a moving art piece at night. As headlights or spotlights hit these cutouts, they cast bold, animated shadows across the siding. Kids love guessing which animal is walking across the wall, while adults appreciate the storybook charm. This display isn't just pretty, it's practical. Made from plywood or weather-resistant plastic, these decorations can stand up to snow and wind. However, intricate antlers sometimes break, so keep a spare reindeer on hand. Set your lights at an angle for extra drama, and suddenly your home feels like a forest at dusk. Imagine pulling up to a house and seeing a snowman family, each with a different colored scarf and tiny sleds propped nearby. Instantly, you know someone inside values both creativity and laughter. These decorations spark joy for neighbors and passersby, especially kids trudging home after a long school day. Building your own snowman crew can be a bonding activity for families or friends. Use thrifted scarves, old hats, or even mismatched mittens for accessories. Just remember, real snowmen melt, so consider weatherproof alternatives if you want the charm to last beyond a single snowstorm. A twinkling archway wrapped in red and white garlands brings instant holiday magic to your yard. Your guests will feel like they're stepping into a festive wonderland. Add berry clusters for a splash of color. Kids and adults alike will stop to admire the cheerful vibe before even ringing your doorbell. Don't skimp on lights. Use warm LEDs to highlight every curve, but remember that too many can look blinding, not charming. Secure the garlands with zip ties so wind doesn't steal your hard work. A well-made archway is both welcoming and practical, guiding visitors safely up your path. Giant peppermint candy canes lining your walkway grab attention faster than Santa on a hoverboard. Their bold red and white stripes pop against a snowy backdrop, instantly lifting spirits. Add a frosty glitter coating, and every step sparkles. Kids will squeal, neighbors might envy, and your entryway feels straight out of a festive postcard. However, these oversized decorations can be tricky in windy weather. Secure them well, or risk chasing runaway candy canes down the street. If you want easy installation, opt for lightweight materials and ground stakes. A bonus, the shimmer from the glitter coating glows under porch lights, creating pure winter magic. Imagine strolling past a yard where a polar bear family glows warmly against a cold night. These LED-lit figures catch every eye, sparking grins and selfies. Their icy blue snowflakes add an extra dash of winter magic. Kids are drawn like magnets, and even adults linger to admire the playful scene. Still, setup can get tricky. Tangled wires test patience. Cheap plastic models may fade or crack after one season. Choose sturdy materials and weather-resistant lights for a longer-lasting display. Want neighborhood envy? Maintain them well, and keep the cords tucked safely away from footpaths. Santa Claus scaling your house, gift sacks swinging, instantly grabs attention. Kids squeal, neighbors smile, and even delivery drivers pause for a second look. This decoration adds movement and humor, turning a static yard into a playful scene. It's simple to install, and weather-resistant options are widely available. However, safety and durability matter. Always secure the ropes and check for loose fixtures to avoid mishaps. Some cheaper models fade or tangle in harsh winds, so choose wisely. If you're looking for maximum cheer with minimal hassle, a climbing Santa brings sparkle and laughter. Just skip the bargain bin versions. Oversized mesh gift boxes glowing with fairy lights bring instant wow factor to any yard. They catch the eye, even from the street, and set a cheery mood. Placing these boxes under trees mimics the magic of Christmas morning. Assembly takes minutes. You just need mesh, lights, and a splash of creativity. However, wind can be their enemy. Secure them with stakes or bricks, especially in blustery areas. For extra sparkle, mix different colored lights or add ribbons. Want to impress the neighbors? Use timer plugs. Your glowing gifts will light up automatically each evening. No fumbling in the cold required. A candy cane striped picket fence grabs attention faster than you can say, ho ho ho. Paint alternating red and white stripes on each slat. Top every post with a miniature Santa hat. Suddenly, your yard becomes a sweet, festive welcome mat without blowing your holiday budget or blocking your view. Such decorations are simple to assemble but pack a punch. Plastic hats withstand weather, so rain won't ruin the cheer. It's easy to update or store away for next year. One drawback: hats may blow off in strong winds, but a dab of double-sided tape fixes that in seconds. Clustered cone trees with gradient lights can turn your yard into a festive stage worthy of a Christmas play. Imagine warm hues fading into icy blues, each cone tree glowing with purpose. This setup catches every eye on the block and sparks conversations with neighbors who suddenly want your decorating secrets. While these cone trees echo the drama of a church stage, they're easy to arrange. Place taller cones in the back, shorter ones in front. Use battery-operated lights for hassle-free setup. However, be ready for occasional bulb changes. Outdoor displays can be picky with weather. Still, the magical effect is worth every minute. A life-size snow globe display grabs attention faster than Santa spots cookies. Children press their noses to the glass, watching a tiny Christmas village spin slowly inside. Lights twinkle on miniature houses while faux snow gently swirls. It's a scene straight from a storybook, sparking wonder for all ages. Setting up a rotating Christmas village scene isn't just for show. It invites neighbors to pause and appreciate creativity. However, such displays can be heavy on electricity and need solid weatherproofing. Check local guidelines before installation. If you want the wow factor, a giant snow globe delivers. Just don't expect subtlety. Few things draw a smile faster than plywood gnome heads peeking over your fence. Their fluffy beards and bright red hats add instant character. These decorations work for any yard size, and you can paint each gnome with a different expression. No need for fancy tools, just weatherproof paint and a jigsaw. However, plywood gnome heads need occasional touch-ups, especially in wet climates. Their paint can fade, and fluffy beards may get soggy. Still, the joy they spark in both kids and adults easily outweighs a little maintenance. Why not give your neighbors a reason to grin this season? Imagine turning your plain flagpole into the tallest Christmas tree on the block with simple red and white lights. It's eye-catching, easy to set up, and instantly sets a cheerful mood. Kids love the look, and neighbors will slow down to admire your creativity. No fancy gadgets required. However, alignment can be tricky. If the strings aren't spaced evenly, the effect loses some magic. Use ground stakes and a measuring tape for symmetry. Solar-powered lights save on energy bills and avoid messy extension cords. Ready to be the talk of the street? This display delivers big impact with little fuss. Few decorations welcome guests quite like glowing star pathway markers. Imagine a row of bright stars lighting the way, hinting at warmth and celebration inside. Solar-powered options save energy and time, while LED versions last longer than old-fashioned bulbs. Installation is simple. Just push them into the soil. Kids love the magical effect, but sometimes bulbs flicker or fade after a heavy snowfall. Pick weather-resistant models for better results. Want extra charm? Mix star sizes and sprinkle in a few twinkling lights. Guests will feel like they're walking into a winter fairy tale, not just a house. Vintage-style lanterns with flickering LED candles sprinkle instant nostalgia across any yard. They capture the cozy warmth of holiday memories while sparing you the fire risk. LED candles last much longer than real ones, and faux snow adds a magic touch, even in warm climates. Who says you need real snow to feel festive? These lanterns are easy to set up and move around. Cluster them by the entryway, hang them from trees, or line your walkway for instant cheer. One minor drawback: if left outside in heavy rain, some lanterns may not hold up well, so consider sheltered spots or weather-resistant models. Gingerbread men and women decorations add a cheerful spark to any front yard. Their bright colors and playful shapes make guests smile before they even knock. Want to keep things lively? Try arranging them in different poses, or even let your kids help with placement for a dash of family creativity. Of course, these whimsical figures aren't perfect for every climate. Heavy rain or snow can damage cardboard or thin wood versions. Opt for weather-resistant materials like resin or thick plastic if your area gets harsh winters. With a bit of planning, your gingerbread crew can greet visitors all December long. Stringing pine garland-wrapped hoops between trees adds instant holiday cheer to any yard. The green hoops blend with winter branches, while dangling ornaments catch light and sway in the breeze. This setup costs less than elaborate displays and requires only basic DIY skills. Just watch out for heavy winds. Secure those hoops well. Families and neighbors often pause to admire these festive accents. They create visual interest without overwhelming your outdoor space. Want a personal touch? Hang handmade ornaments or LED bulbs for evening sparkle. This is a simple, wallet-friendly way to bring a little magic home. Frosted icicle lights bring a winter magic that's hard to beat. Strung along rooftops and windows, their gentle glow mimics real ice, turning any home into a holiday postcard. Installation is simple. Clip them to gutters or frames, and the result is dazzling without being over the top. While they create a stunning effect, keep in mind power use and tangling issues. Opt for LED strands to save energy and reduce heat. For extra impact, stagger the lengths or mix in a few blinking bulbs. Who knew something so simple could make your house the talk of the block? Few decorations say holiday spirit quite like a sleigh silhouette with reindeer glowing gently in warm white bulbs. This timeless setup instantly boosts curb appeal and invites smiles from neighbors. Placement matters. Set it near bushes or under a tree for an enchanting highlight that doesn't overpower your yard. While charming, these displays can be tricky to store due to their size and shape. Still, the effort pays off. Want to jazz it up? Add a red bow or some faux snow for extra flair. You get nostalgia, instant recognition, and a cozy glow without turning your yard into a light show gone wild. Wooden cutout presents stacked beneath a sparkling archway catch every neighbor's eye. Their bold shapes and bright paint stand out, even from the street. The archway's lights frame the scene, adding a cozy, festive touch. Kids love guessing what's inside each box, a simple way to spark some holiday magic. Assembly is quick, but paint may chip if left unattended in harsh weather. Still, these decorations last for years with a little touch-up. For maximum wow factor, place them near your walkway and add a string of colored bulbs. Why settle for blow-ups when you can show off your creativity? A candy cane lane signpost with arrows pointing to Santa's workshop adds instant charm and whimsy to your yard. Guests smile, kids start imagining elves, and your lawn becomes a storybook setting. This decoration draws attention, making your home a highlight in the neighborhood, especially at night with twinkling lights. However, weather can be a trickster. Choose materials that can handle rain or snow. Use sturdy stakes to keep the sign from toppling in winter winds. Add a touch of humor, like elf parking only, for extra personality. It's a small detail, but it transforms plain grass into holiday magic. Bringing your yard to life with these Christmas yard decorations can turn an ordinary street into a winter wonderland. Imagine neighbors slowing down, kids pointing with excitement, and your home becoming a local highlight, all with a bit of creativity and effort. Start simple or go bold. There's no rulebook for holiday cheer. Mix inflatable snowmen with candy cane fences or add a glowing nativity beside a playful gnome. Why not make your house the brightest on the block this season? Spread joy, one decoration at a time.